of my personal experiences is with my closest friend. She got in a situation with a senior at our school. She had got exposed on social media. It was a picture of her in her bra. And it really wasn't fair because multiple people shared the photo and they all just screenshot it and posted it everywhere. And it got all around, and my friend was really hurt.
Someone fell asleep on the toilet and there was an incident where someone else took a picture of him and sent it all over social media. And then people started commenting like, oh, BL's a bunch of B words and blah, blah, blah. And some people took it to heart and was like, oh, I want to fight now.
Well, this girl, she got exposed on Snapchat, Instagram, and we all knew who did it. And she was very, very upset. She told her mom, and then they got the police and all that involved. The
student that took the picture got caught, had to go to jail, had to do probation, and his parents got sued by the other boy's parents who got exposed. So that created something different. Then the school KIP got involved, and then that's when they started fighting. And then kids was getting expelled and suspended.
After this situation, we had assemblies, we had parent-teacher conferences. Parents came into the school with their child to see what was going on. And to be honest, stuff really didn't change because stuff with the girls who exposed my friend, they were still doing the same stuff.
Well, at the assembly, when the detective first came, he kind of scared everybody at the school and let them know what could happen if they did send pornographic photos. And after a while, everything just kind of was swept under the rug. Everybody forgot about it and still taking inappropriate pictures and exposing people.
No parents of theirs were involved, and it was like a fighting battle every day for her. She didn't even want to come to school, and I felt like that was terrible because her being my best friend, she's part of me. And it was just really hard. It was a really hard year, and we were really young, and us being young and having to deal with that situation, it was just crazy.
When it comes back to us, usually on a Monday or a Tuesday, then I end up doing a lot of restoratives behind comments that were misinterpreted. And what I find with my younger kids is that they don't really understand the fact that once something is out there, it's out there. You can't take it back. You can't bounce back from that. But on a whole, I would really like to see our kids have a better understanding of how to use social media in a more positive light.
I cover a lot of stuff in my class as far as, making sure you're doing stuff appropriately. Don't put anything out in the internet world that you won't want your parent to see or a sibling.
And a lot of parents don't know their child. And this is why I say it's important for the parent to be involved in their child's life and what they do in social media, what they do in everyday life.
No, social media has never got me in trouble with my parents because I'm a grown man. My mom doesn't have to check my Instagram or Twitter because I know what to put on there and what not to put on there because I have common sense.
Me and my mom don't follow each other because I don't really want her to. I feel like I feel like if she's watching, it's stopping me from expressing myself because of some things my mom don't understand about me. I feel like parents should be aware of kids younger than 16 because social media comes with a lot of maturity.
Samira has always wanted social media, and I just never felt like it was appropriate because kids really don't know the limits. They don't really know, okay, what I put into the internet world stays in the internet world. Like Snapchat has a secret room. You can send direct messages and then the message deletes. So it's kind of like, as a parent, I can't see what that message was. So I'm kind of cautious, I don't want you to have that because I can't see that. But that kind of goes with any other social media outlet as far as Facebook. You can always delete a message.
If I had a child and I was in this predicament, I would do the same thing, and I'd probably take her phone and be in social media forever. But my mom did do that, but I like that my mom, she talked to me about it and made sure that I wasn't doing that type of stuff.
But I think eventually I will let my child have it, and I will have to have every last single password. I'm checking it every day. Just because I'm that overprotective parent, I really don't want my daughter to be exposed to certain things. So YouTube, I'm monitoring you watching fights, that's a no. So parents just need to be mindful of what their kids take in because eventually they probably gonna dish it back out.
Know your child. Know and be honest with your child about what social media can be used for. There are pluses for it. Show them the pluses, engage them in the pluses, but then also guard them against the minuses. Like for me to totally shut it down, I just don't see that as realistic, because a child they can get to it any way they want to. So as opposed to shutting it down and saying, no, you can't have it, show them why it's important not to say certain things. Show them why it's important to be able to voice your opinion. It's okay to say, I don't like when you say this about me. It's okay to let a person know that what you said about me made me feel disrespected.
If it's only coming from one person, when you come to school and only one teacher is telling you, you know, maybe you shouldn't put this out there, maybe you shouldn't be on Instagram with a bra on, or maybe you shouldn't be playing with a gun on, you know, if only one teacher is saying that and it's not coming from a collective people, then it's really not going to stick. So if everybody uses the same language and everybody is spreading the same message, then maybe, you know, we'll have a change.
Parents, are you aware of what young people in your lives share on social media? Do you care that your kid uses social media? Do you trust your child? If not, get to know them. Ask them questions about school and their social life. If you are more involved, you may prevent an issue on social media from spiraling out of control.
To teachers and school administrators, build connections with your students.
When things blow up on social media, follow up to make sure students are okay. Don't ignore one situation just because you have other things to worry about.
To young people, be aware of what you share, because eventually you'll start to care. If you've been unfairly exposed, don't let it define you or your future.
Everyone makes mistakes, but you learn and keep going.